I'll tell you, you never forget your DI. Sergeant Hickman, Sergeant Gear. And Sergeant Gear's wife was a staff sergeant. He was a buck sergeant. He was always pissed at her because she got more rank than him. And he used to come over and give us the story. And they gave you mail. Frank, damn thing would go there. George. And the guys are scattered all over trying to get mail. There's all kinds of stories.
Totally tell the demographic of the public if you know.
What? Explain it.
Rich kid, liberals.
Resigned.
With the stinking buttons. I came out of the Quonset hut one day, and my DI was still in boot camp. I came with the collar open like yours, and he seen me and looked at me. What are you doing? Well, I did. And all them green buttons. Boom, 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 boom. That took care of that uniform. That was
wow.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm just laying there, just minding my own.
I mean, you could say hi to him and scare him and all that, but if you're just standing and you go, what the hell is that? That came from the mannequin.
No.
Sorry, it was the meat burrito this morning.
And they told us, tell your parents not to send you no candy. They called it pogey bake then, cookies or anything. My mother sent me a box of, I told her not to do it, but she did anyway, a box of cookies. And they were chocolate chip cookies. Yep. A box, like a little shoe box. And they got it before I got it. Well, they opened it up. All the DIs, all three of them, they ate all the cookies. They were gone. Then they called me to the Quonset, and I'm banging on the door, bang, bang. The bastards wouldn't let me bang. Finally, I got in, and they said, "Here, told you not to eat that." He says, "I'm giving you 30 seconds to eat all them crumbs." I'm trying to.
Cough. Make it go away.
I'm going to make you a muscle man. He says, "You're heavy. You're too heavy. You can't run." We used to put him in the front of the platoon, and we used to run. And if he fell down, you had to step on him. Well, nobody stepped on him. We made off like we stepped on him.
What are you doing, Stevens? You're like a dog.
You gotta walk around in a
You can't get comfortable.
And then you go to step over him and he gets up.
And he used to go through the chow line with him. Yeah, that's enough. Don't give him no more. That's enough. He was on a diet.
He's feeding him.
He's just seen him. He was down when we got 10 weeks after boot camp was over. He lost about between 40 and 45 pounds.
Wow.
Lean meat fight.
Yeah. He was happy that he did. He felt better.
Oh, count on it,
Yeah.
yeah. He's got his GI uniform and he's hiding by the Sherman tank. Wait till they close.
That's cool. I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea. Call me up when you decide to do that.
Yeah, make like a mannequin.
Yeah.
You put your uniform on and just do one of these, you know.
Yeah, awkwardly position your hands.
Unnatural pose.
It's all in the hands.
I did something. I forget what it was. And we had an area where we had where you could pick up supplies. Yeah. And there was about 10 or 12 palm trees in this area around. And this is in California, San Diego. And he gave me 2 buckets. And to run from, I would have to say from that tank to the entrance there. That's where the head was. And our Quonset huts were down there. I had to fill them up. Fill them up with water, run them, and water those 12 palm trees. And I'm running by, and the guys are all laughing at me. The water's splashing all over the place. And they're harassing you, you know. And I go, oh, shit. Well, I run back and get to them. And, you know, they're standing there laughing their asses off. Yeah. That was a few good things that happened.
Keep you busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole bunch of Boy Scouts came running through.
Oh, that was a nightmare.
Oh my God. Started picking up your Japanese stuff. They had
And another thing, like you say, that weapon, I believe, I can't remember the weight of it now. Is it
9.5
9.5 pounds. A bunch of us had, the inspection had dust on it. There's dust on your weapon. Put your arms out. Hold your arms out like this. He puts the rifle across here.
Stevens, there's dust on your rifle. Stick your arm straight out. I need you to clean that dust off when you're done.
And you got to hold it up there. It doesn't sound like it's hard.
Oh no.
That'll
murder your arm.
standing there.
It's 2 minutes in.
2 minutes. We should go to lunch or something.
Yeah. How about I do?
The guys, while he wasn't looking, the guys would go behind you and they would hold up your arm. I did that. That was one thing then.
How you getting out?
Keep damn safe.
Another one, if you didn't dig your knees in, your heels in as you were marching, he would stop you. And he said, "Okay, you guys want to act like a bunch of pussies? Now we're going to act like them. Up on your toes." And then you're marching. Try that.
Oh no.
Marching on your toes.
No, you don't want that.
That was another one.
Would you bust off one of the pins?
No.
Yes.
I could.
Huh.
Do you ever get in trouble?
Did I ever get in trouble? Oh.
Maybe one.
No, I didn't get. One guy got caught. You only were allowed to smoke when they told you. And one guy got caught smoking behind the head, and he pulled everybody out, and the guy came out with his locker box, you know, the wooden locker boxes. I don't know if you got any here. And he gave him 3 or 4 Pall Malls, lit them all up, locker box over the top of his head, and then inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale.
What a mess. His arm put straight out.
Not in the
I don't want to
slightest.
have to start over. Man, no wonder it would be hot if he dropped his rifle. Oh man, he'd probably butt stroke him for a day and a half.
I don't want to see that.
We had one guy that, I don't know if you remember the DA, Duck's ass, when the guys used to have a cut flat top with a duck's ass back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we would sit down when the first day we were there, they're taking all the hair.
Yeah.
The guy cutting hair, he said, "How do you want your hair?" And the guy said, "Just touch it up." And he went right through the center of that sucker. The kids got up and he said, "What the hell?" The DI said, "Boom, sit down, boy." I was boom right back in the chair.
Do something live.
I mean, it's better than sitting around all day. Is his arm sinking? Were you born with curved arms?
One of the guys that we had with us, his mother sent him a Hershey bar, the big one. DI called everybody out. He took the Hershey bar and broke it in half, and he says, "Eat, eat, 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 eat."
Where we got him at?
3.5 minutes.
After it's over with, you say, while you're doing it, you're saying, "That son of a..." Yeah. A lot of stories, and especially boot camp. Boot camp is something else. Today they are not like that when I was in. Today they do a lot of other things. When you did something wrong, they knock you right on your ass then back then.